Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to yet another tier list video. In today's tier list, we're going to be ranking all of these skins that were released in Chapter 3, Season 3. As always, be sure to hit that like button down below, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let's get right into it. Now, in today's tier list, this is not going to include the Battle Pass skins that were released. We already did a tier list video for that. I will leave a link down below in the description, or I'll throw it way up there in the corner if you want to go check that out after this video. But this is going to be exclusive to item shop skins and, of course, crew packs and so forth. But we have a lot to get into, so let's go ahead and jump into the first one. The first skin that we have up here is going to be Jones Unchained. This is actually a pretty decent skin with all of the Jonesy skins that we have, of course, inside of the game. This being really heavy into the storyline does, in my opinion, make this a good skin. Up next, not even going to say anything about that. We're just going to move on. We already know probably the worst skin that came out this season. And so let's go ahead and move on into the Dragon Ball collab that we have. This collab is probably the biggest collab that we have, except for maybe Naruto. Nonetheless, a still huge collab. And honestly, I've never seen Dragon Ball. Of course, this is for Dragon Ball Super. I haven't seen Dragon Ball Z, none of the Dragon Balls. So I may offend a lot of people here in ranking these skins, but all I got to say is cry about it. That's all I gotta say, just cry about it. So getting on to Son Goku. Son Goku does have a lot of edit styles. I will give Goku and Vegeta credit for that. They have tons of edit styles, of course, for their different Saiyan styles. For Son Goku, really don't like the hair, honestly, especially for the default style. Gets in the way a lot. I will have to say, though, the edit styles do carry this a huge amount, so I will have to say that Son Goku and Vegeta are going to be good skins in my opinion. Getting on to Beerus, I will have to say this skin is a little weird. The character might be cool. Like I said, I don't know anything about the characters, but as a skin, I will have to say this is pretty average. It's very unique, but the ears and just overall the skin is very awkward. Getting on to Bulma. Bulma, both edit styles are very weak in my opinion, and honestly, it's not really a great skin, so in my opinion, Bulma's going to have to be an eh. Getting on to Belle Berry. This, I usually don't like shell shaded skins, but for this, it actually works really well with Belle Berry, though I'd really like to see what it's like without the shell shading. So for me, I'm going to have to say Belle Berry is a good skin. Getting on into Blizzard Bomber. Blizzard Bomber was a way that you can get this through PlayStation Plus. This, in my opinion, is yet another good skin this season. Getting on into Destiny 2. Destiny 2, all of these skins are very, very good. In my opinion, I'm going to have to say that they're all the same. They're all very, very good. I wouldn't say they're top tier, but nonetheless, they are still really good skins. I would probably say these would maybe be in between top tier and good, but of course, we have to rank them based on the categories that we have. Getting on to these Squad Origin skins, both of these, of course, the male and the female, so are pretty much the same skin. I'm going to have to say these are top 10. You have 10 edit styles that all represent a different season from Chapter 1. They're all very, very good edit styles, except for maybe Season 8 because I just don't like Peely. But nonetheless, top tier skins easily without a doubt. Getting on into our second wave of Naruto skins, the first one that we have up is going to be Gara. Gara is a good skin. The back bling's a little funky. I know a lot of people, especially Kiki, say it looks like a peanut. But nonetheless, I will still have to say that Gara is a good skin. Hinata, just like Gara, it's going to have to be a good skin as well. I am going to have to say Itachi, in my opinion, is the best of this wave, and I'm going to have to say Itachi. I haven't got there in Naruto yet to know too much about Itachi, but the little bit that I know is Itachi is a cool character. That doesn't play into how I'm ranking this, but Itachi, the skin, is very, very good. For Orochimaru, I will have to say Orochimaru is probably average. I just don't like the big bow on the back of it. I know if you put a back bling on the skin, it does go away, but to have to put a back bling on it to just get rid of the bow, I think it's kind of dumb in my opinion. So I'm going to have to say Orochimaru is going to be an average skin. Getting on into Foxfire. Foxfire is a male reskin of the Manic skin. Looks a lot like Cypher PK, but I'm going to have to say this is pretty especially with the helmet on. Looks ridiculous for this skin. So Foxfire is going to have to be an eh. Getting on it to John Cena. I'm going to say John Cena is average. I don't really like this skin, but I will have to give it credit that, you know, it's still pretty good for what it is. Going on into Khari. You guys, if you watch a lot of my streams, you know how I feel about Khari. Easily for me, maybe a little bias on some space cosmetics, but Khari for me is a very, very good skin. The edit style is okay. It's kind of grown on me a little bit more, but as for a skin, Khari is definitely top tier. Getting on into Loveless. Loveless was the crew pack that we got for the month of September, and I will have to say this is a pretty good skin. For a reskin of obviously the wild card skin, it is still very, very good. Moving on into the Patrick Mahomes skins, I will rank, actually you know what, I'm going to rank this differently. I will have to say that the saucy style is pretty average. I don't know why this wasn't just the style of the regular Patrick Mahomes skin, but the Patrick Mahomes skin does have a lot of edit styles that all look very, very good. The Gladiator style, I believe was the very last one, is my favorite, so I will have to say Patrick Mahomes is a good skin. Getting on into Major Mancake, I will have to say this is for a reskin, this is very close to pushing it to looking exactly like the original. I really am not a big fan of the Mancake skin anyways, but a very lazy and poor reskin in my opinion. Getting on into Maisie or Mazzy, I don't know how to correctly say her name. I've been calling her Maisie, so we're just going to go with that. Maisie, in my opinion, is a reskin of Complex. That is not my opinion. That is a fact, but my opinion on this skin is I like this a lot. This skin, I think, got a lot of unnecessary hate, being that the time that it came out. Obviously, a lot of you know what I'm talking about. But I think Maisie is still a really good skin. Both edit styles are definitely top tier. Getting on into Medley. Easy choice for me. All 4 edit styles. It's one of the best reskins, especially for an older Battle Pass skin that we've gotten, and it looks amazing. Like I said, all 4 edit styles are very, very cool. Easily my all-time favorite summer skin. Getting on into our crew pack skin of July, we have Phaedra. Phaedra is a good skin. Not really my type of skin. I tell you what, if it didn't have the hat, if we had the option to take the hat off, I would probably use this a lot more. I know a lot of people do like the hat. To each their own. If you like the hat, you like the hat. Just not my thing. Unless I'm Cad Bane from Star Wars. Some of you may get that, some of you may not. But the big hat's just not my thing. Nonetheless, though, it is still a good skin, especially for a crew pack skin. Moving on into our level up quest pack that we got for season 3 in Phantasm. This is a very good skin, especially for a reskin of a battle pass skin. It does not take much to beat Condor as a skin. I don't know why a lot of people like that skin. Just in my opinion, it's really trash, really plain. But if you want to definitely one up the original with the reskin, Phantasm is definitely the way to go about it. Getting on into Slayer Charlotte. Once again, a reskin that is done very proper. Looks really, really good. Easily, in my opinion. You know what? I think I like this a lot more than the original. And all the detailing on the skin is very, very good. So in my opinion, Slayer Charlotte is going to easily have to be a top tier skin. Getting on into Spider-Man Zero. Spider-Man is my favorite Marvel superhero. But for this skin, it is not top tier. I still think it looks good. So for that reason, we are going to have to just put it in the good section. For Starfire, easily for me. Amazing skin. Amazing skin. The back bling's a little weird, but we're just judging this based on the skin itself. It is a really good skin. I'm not a big fan of DC or a lot of the DC skins that we have, except for maybe Harley Quinn. But this is going to be an amazing one. So easily, Starfire is a top tier. Going on to Sid, this is a concept skin, I believe, by GG Labs, if I'm not mistaken. You guys can correct me in the comments if I am wrong. I believe I am right, though. Sid is an amazing concept skin. Love this skin a lot. Easily for me, going to have to be top tier. Getting on into the Thor skins that we have for the new Thor Love and Thunder movie that came out in the beginning of July. Honestly, the detailing on these skins do look really, really good. Though I am not a big fan of the Thor character, I will have to say the detailing for these skins are both easily going to have to be top tier. Getting on into the Legends pack that we got over the summer with Undercover Kor, Unstuffed Guffed, and Riptide Razz. Undercover Kor, this season, I will have to say, has been an amazing season on doing reskins properly. Almost every single reskin, except for Major Mancake and definitely Carlos Peely, has been amazing. Undercover Kor for me is probably, except for Medley, gonna have to be one of maybe top 2 with Medley. Top 2 summer skins for this summer. Looks amazing. Getting on into Unstuffed Guff. I love Guff. I love the character Guff. I love the original Guff. I don't know what they did to my boy here. They really did this man dirty. He looks like a thin, skinny, wet dog. And honestly, I'm going to have to say it's pretty average. I like Guff, but this is just definitely not it, in my opinion, to do for a reskin. Getting on into Riptide Razz, I will have to say that this is a good skin. Razz isn't one of my favorite skins, but I will have to give credit where credit is due. This has a lot of different edit styles. The skin is very customizable and is a good skin. Getting on into Wolverine Zero. What are you doing, Fortnite? What are you doing? This is probably the laziest thing I've ever seen. You put a ripped shirt on top of the suit, you give him an eye patch, and boom. There you go. New skin, new reskin of a battle pass skin. This is very poorly done in my opinion. I think a lot of people can agree that this is one of the worst, if not the worst, crew pack skin that we've ever gotten. Getting on to our last skin, Nia or Naya, however you want to pronounce it. This is a Save the World pack that we got for this skin. I just realized that I forgot a skin being on Save the World. Going on into the Tony skin. Tony is not going to be one that we have up here, but let's just imagine that I have Tony here on the screen dragging around. I would to say Tony's a good skin. I like the design of it. I like the baggy like sweater that he kind of has on. Really cool in my opinion. Tony is going to be a good skin. Now getting on into Nia or Naya, you can say it however you want. I would have to say that this is a very plain and simple skin, but nonetheless, I think the skin gets way too much hate. I know it's very simplistic. A lot of people may not like that, but I still think Nia is a good skin. And that is going to be it for today's video. If you enjoyed today's tier list video, be sure to leave a like down below. Also comment down below any changes that you would make to your tier list. I will leave a link down below in the description for this tier list if you want to make your own. And be sure to also hit that subscribe button down below as well. And I will see you guys next video.